The 19,000 series lifter has a up-down controller that is here. It is removable. You can take it out front or stay back behind. Also, the handlebar or the controller itself can be moved on the handlebar. It can be moved higher or lower to whatever position fits you. It can even be moved over to the right-hand side versus the left-hand side. The controls are very simple. You just hit the button to go up, hit the button to go down. About as simple as can be there. This is a battery-powered lifter. You have your power pack that's located here. Inside of this power pack are all of the controls for the lifter as well as 4 batteries for the lifter. The battery indicator is located right here. You have approximately 10 bars and it will work its way down on the battery indicator to show you less charge. This is at 1 is full charge, at 0 is no charge. The hand control plugs into the side of the control box up at the top. That is the curly cord that comes down here. You need to make sure that is plugged in at all times to make sure the lifter works correctly. Down at the base of the lifter is where the brake system is. This is a 3-position system. If you push down on the red bar, that locks the lifter into position. If you bring it up to the middle position, that allows you to swivel. And if you put the brake rod up in a 3rd position, that will lock these rear casters in trailing position so that you can travel down an aisle or just steer with the front of the lifter. We have the lifter in position at a panel. So you hit the down button to come down to the panel. The lifter has a slip clutch, so you're not going to do any damage. You're not going to push the lifter over backwards. You're going to hear the clicking, and then you're safe to do your handling. Up on the control panel, you have a vacuum to turn the vacuum on. You have a vacuum release buttons. You have 4 lights for each of the 4 zones on the vacuum tooling. You need to get these all illuminated. And you also have a tilt up and a tilt down. So we'll show turning on the vacuum. You see all 4 lights have illuminated. If all 4 lights are not illuminated, you will not be able to raise the lifter. So you can raise the lifter up. And then with the tilt, this is a variable speed joystick. You can tilt up or you can tilt down. Very simple. Again, variable speed, so the lighter you push, the slower it will go. And then when you're ready to place the panel back down, you lower down to the surface. Again, you hear the slip clutch, and then you hit 2 hands for the release. It has a blower, so you raise up slowly, and it will release from the panel. The blower will last for approximately 20 seconds to give you time to release from the panel. And you just raise up slowly, you don't need to rush, and it will release nicely. The lifter believes there was a product in place. So now I cannot go up because there should be a panel there. You have to turn the vacuum on. If you accidentally are not in a good position and you want to release from the panel, you hit the 2 release buttons, and again, you will get the blow off, and you can raise up slowly to release it, and that will allow you to come off. Show you another safety feature here. I'm coming down, and the FAR cups are not touching the surface. We have the panel is in position. You cannot go up, but you turn on the vacuum. You get 3 lights. Once again, you cannot go up. You're going to have to release. You cannot accidentally pick it up if you don't have a good vacuum. So again, hit 2 buttons to release. It blows off, and you're out of the way. The tooling can be rotated from a landscape to a portrait orientation to pick up the panels. The locking pin is located right here. You can lift that up and turn it 90 degrees. It'll lock out, and then you can rotate the tooling. And lock it back into position to handle it in a portrait position. The 4 crossbars, or each zone, can be adjusted on the tooling. You have your handles, you turn them left, You can slide them in to whatever position and lock it back down. If you don't like the position of the knob, you can push and pull up. Rotate the handles if you want to get the knob and handle out of it into a different position you want to start with. Now we'll do a cycle handling one of the panels. Once again, you take your controller, raise up the tooling, drive into position, lower the tooling onto the panel, hit the vacuum button. Got all 4 lights. You can raise up the lifter, come away from your pickup position. Now if you need to tilt it, you can hit the joystick to the up. It stops in the upper position. It only has a 90-degree stroke. And then you can go back down if need be as well. You pick it up in vertical orientation for whatever reason. Come down to a horizontal orientation. Now if I want to place it onto a stack, I can get myself into position and lower it down.